Today on the Auburn Torch, we've got the draw and lineups actually for Auburn men's and women's tennis in the NCAA Tournament. It's Tuesday, April 28th, as you listen. And the Auburn men's and women's tennis teams. Hey, men's and women's tennis still exists at Auburn. Not only that, they're thriving. Both headed to the NCAA Tournament. We've got their NCAA Tournament draw. A full preview of both regionals on auburntorch.com, but we'll take a look at it a little bit here. I'll do you one better. We don't just have their tournament draw. We've got lineups. So we'll take a look at those this morning. But yeah, first coming to auburntorch.com. In word form, a pretty in-depth little preview with records and ranked players from each of the teams at each of these regionals. A little inside, just a little quick peek at what's going on, kind of the storylines for each of these teams, and kind of what Auburn will be up against for both the women and the men. Obviously, the women favorites at home, and the men road warriors this postseason. So anyway, let's just start with the women, the big one, the big ticket item. The women making history again with the number 2 overall seed. Just like basketball, you have overall seeds, right? Number 2 overall seed in the NCAA tournament. Again, just like basketball, 64 teams. It is the highest ranking seed Auburn has ever achieved, the women's tennis program in program history. That beat out a 9th seed last year, also under Jordan Sabo, which was their previous record. So Auburn is sitting pretty. Auburn will be at home this weekend, Friday and Saturday. We don't have times yet as I record this. There haven't been times announced just yet, but they'll play Friday. And as long as they win, they'll play on Saturday in the round of 32. And then the winner of that, Sweet 16 in the Super Regional, which will also be on campus sites and will also be, if Auburn advances, Auburn is guaranteed to host it. Here's the draw. If you're watching on YouTube or just auburntorch.com, you're seeing it. If you're listening to it, there's always a video format of what we're doing. You probably see it on. Posted a little bit yesterday of my rant about Arkansas tennis. Enjoy the torch ticker too, man. It's great. I'm proud of it. Auburn women will host Bryant in the first round. Bryant, winners of the OVC tournament. Pretty impressive stuff. But really on the other side. So the other side is Miami and North Florida. And very interesting, Miami would be the 2nd seed in the regional and the presumed, contender to, the challenger for Auburn. But North Florida is 25-0. And obviously they're ranked like 53rd, so obviously their strength of schedule is not enough to impress the ITA ranking algorithm. But still undefeated. They know how to win, right? So I'm kind of curious what will happen between North Florida and Miami. Again, auburntorch.com is a little bit more about all those teams and where they went in there, how their conference tournaments went and their records. But Bryant, 2nd straight year in the NCAA tournament. They're in Rhode Island. We should have had a guessing game as to where they are. They're in Rhode Island and, won the OVC. So they coming in as an automatic qualifier. Auburn should be able to get that done. And then, we'll see. Will it be either, the other power program, Miami, or could it be this, weird, scrappy, North Florida team, which had, I don't know. Their site, they were listing their best non-conference wins, and it was like South Alabama was one, FIU, and you're like, okay. I ain't played nobody, Paul, officially, but ain't lost to nobody neither. How about that? So we'll see. On the other side of that, the 15 seed Duke is hosting a regional, and that's that's who Auburn would cross with at Super Regional. So if it all goes to chalk, 2 seed versus a 15 seed in the Sweet 16, or maybe Tennessee would obviously be the challenge there from the SEC. I told you I had lineups, so they can present. If you're watching, here they are. Coaches are required to give their list, and it's published, of their lineup for this particular round. However, it's not exactly a starting list. What you've got here, if you're listening, is Auburn's 1 through 10. So just like on match day, right? 1 through 6, right? So DJ number 1, Katya number 2, Angela number 3, Myrna number 4, Ashton number 5, Ava number 6. But particularly for the Auburn women, there's some little bit of interest there, because on court 6, you guys know who was the hero. Ava Ionescu, freshman off of the bench, won the SEC tournament final for Auburn in a third set tiebreaker. And so the question would be, is Ionescu going to start, or Ava Esposito, who's kind of started more on court 6 this year? So what is set in stone? The lineups aren't set. The starters aren't set in stone, but the order is set in stone. I asked about this, so this is how I'm going to try to explain it. So if you wanted to change your lineup, the coach can do it for any reason. Doesn't just have to be injury. But what you would do is, so say you scratch number 4, number 5 would move up to 4, and number 6 would move up to number 5, and so on, right? So if you scratch number 2, then your 3 is 2, and your 4 is 3, and blah, 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 right? However, for this hypothetical, for this who's starting between Ava and Eva, between Esposito and Ionescu, pretty straightforward, right? Like, he can just make this change, scratch the 6 and the 7 becomes the 6, and you're done, and nothing else changes. So Auburn's in a good position there to where Jordan, all the way up to match day, can reserve his right to decide who is going to be the hot hand, all the way up to even the starting of the singles, who's going to be the hot hand and who's going to play. Both obviously, even if Ionescu comes in for Esposito has been so huge for this run, and would be huge on the doubles court with DJ Bennett, where they're currently number 2 in the nation. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. So, all right, we're already, I started this podcast and I'm like, I don't know how I'm going to fill 10 minutes. And now it's like, I don't have a timer that counts up, but I feel like I'm already there. The men are at Baylor. Auburn is playing Santa Clara, which is a team that Auburn's actually might be a little kind of familiar with, or at least they've sized up. They have been on the same campus, on the same courts as Santa Clara this year at ITA kickoff, but they didn't play. They didn't cross each other. Santa Clara played Mississippi State there. Auburn played Alabama there. Auburn and Mississippi State won and advanced to the final. So Auburn and Santa Clara never crossed, but they would have had the chance to watch them, I guess, if they wanted to. So Auburn's playing Santa Clara, and then the regional host Baylor is playing Tulsa. Interesting. Tulsa's coach has been there since 1991. As long as I've been alive, bro. Crazy. But anyway, Baylor having a great season, and looks to be the ones who will be awaiting in the, like I say, regional final, the round of 32, the second round of the tournament. Santa Clara was, I think, second time ever in the NCAA tournament, so they're very proud about that. No surprises at all for what the men have submitted for their lineups. Hamza on court 1, Billy Blades on court 2, Nick Hang, featured recently on auburntorch.com, he's on court 3. Freddie Blades is on court 4. If you're a newer subscriber, we also talked to and interviewed and wrote a story about Billy and Freddie way back at the beginning of the season. So check that out. Alan Bojarski, number 5 on court 5, and Manel Lazaro on court 6, and then doubles. Same stuff. Billy and Freddie, 15 and 7. What's cool about this that I like is that they have to. They also present their record, and so Billy and Freddie, 15 and 7 on court 1 this season. Pretty good, really good, especially for court 1. But how about Hang and Joey Phillips? 9 and 2 on court 2, 2 and 0 on court 1. So they are 11 and 2 on the year. Pretty good stuff. So we'll see what kind of noise the men can make out in Waco. Anyway, all right, let me get out of here. I think you'll be seeing more about gymnastics today. So stay tuned, listen in, and yeah, we'll have more on that very soon. And yeah, again, slow week on the calendar. No actual games today. It's nothing until softball on Thursday, but big weekend coming up with the NCAA tournament for tennis. So let's lock into it. And yeah, for now, we'll be back tomorrow. And for now, take care.